Let's talk about Treehouse. And Treehouse is an online course marketplace. And so, into this conversation, we want to review this course marketplace. And so, is it really worth it if you are a course creator? Let's talk about that. So, here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So, when you think about Treehouse, I want you to think about an online course marketplace where users can learn to code online. It offers hundreds of courses, most of which are really focused on technical skills like programming, design, development, and data analysis. And Treehouse is not as well known as other e-learning marketplaces like Udemy or Skillshare, but it's growing quickly. And it has an admirable mission to diversify the tech industry and make it more accessible through affordable online education. So this is really cool. We love that. And on the platform, there are tens of thousands of students already using the platform, and you have more signing up every single day. And the platform is actually partnered with some big tech names like Amazon, Alexa, you have Google and Microsoft. So this is kind of cool. So if you are in the tech space, you are a course creator and you are interested in diversifying your I would say your reach and your networking. This is professional networking. This is really good. Okay. But think about a coding platform. When you think about Treehouse, this is a coding platform that uses video courses along with a browser-based code editor to teach students how to code. Okay, and their editor allows you to see the results of code in real time as well as participate in interactive exercises. So if you are a course creator and you love that kind of interaction, that kind of I would say this kind of international, let's say professional networking, you will love the platform. You have on-demand expert-led video courses. You have tracks. So those are guided curricula composed of courses that teach you a particular set of skills. So this is really good. And you also have tech degree programs. So basically, these are Treehouse's version of online boot camps covering a full curriculum of interactive course videos, workshops, quizzes, code challenges, coding peer reviews. You also have Treehouse Slack community access and hands-on projects. So if you're listening to me, if you're a course creator, you love that kind of interaction, you will love the platform. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Treehouse. First of all, let's start with the pros. So first, this platform is great for tech courses. You have high quality courses. You have a thriving community of learners. You also have easy to understand curricula. You have slick video lessons. You can pause and renew an enrollment at any time, which is great for users. And you have useful user forums. So if you are a course creator, you will love this feature because you have the ability to share extra stuff with your students in the forums. Okay, so Treehouse has a diverse library of learning, and we talk about training fields such as PHP, Ruby on Rails, iOS development, Android development, and JavaScript. Content meets a high standard of quality because it's all crafted by a team of in-house expert teachers. Treehouse takes a project-based approach, helping you learn the practical skills that you need to create real products like websites, web apps, and mobile apps. By the way, I was talking to you earlier about in-house expert teachers, but you can also become an in-house expert teacher on Treehouse without being part of the Treehouse community. In other words, you're going to have to apply to Treehouse. They will see if you really have a clear idea about what you're talking about. In other words, you need to demonstrate acumen. You need to demonstrate expertise in a specific field before they grant you access to the platform as a teacher. Okay, and Treehouse also goes the extra mile to help students start a career or business. This is kind of cool. So those are the pros of Treehouse. Now let's talk about the cons. You have monthly fees that can add up. So if you're a course creator, you're going to have to pay monthly fees. And Treehouse's training is primarily based on videos. So it might not be ideal for people with other learning styles. So if you are a course creator, this is something you need to be aware of. There is no lifetime access. If you stop paying, you lose access to courses. And there are no student reviews, ratings, Okay, so basically, if you are this is kind of important because users want to see how a teacher, how a course creator performed in the past, and right now you don't have that capability within the platform. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Treehouse. Is this the best online course platform for creators? Let's talk about the value added here. So when you think about Treehouse, what is the value added when it comes to a course creator? First of all, you have class selection, features, and help. Okay, so when you are ready to start teaching through the platform, you can choose between individual classes or tracks made up of several classes. So the track options include Learn C++, Android, C++, Android web design, Rails development, and PHP development. Classes which are listed in the library tab include how to make a website, as well as a variety dedicated to Ruby, WordPress, and other topics. And the cool thing here is that Treehouse caters to both beginners and experienced coders. Okay, so there is a short hour-long STEM class targeted towards kids. And so there are also non-coding classes, such as one on starting your own business or dealing with issues of gender and sexuality. New courses are added regularly. This is why we love that a lot, because if you are a course creator, you want to see that flexibility. Okay, and you can see also what's really happening in terms of topics in your own field. And the thing is that you can choose, for instance, web design track. You can choose coding. So in terms of class selection and features, this is really great. So when you think of Treehouse as a fun way to learn coding, because Treehouse offers numerous fun courses. Okay, for beginners. Think about it. What we love about Treehouse, we love the gamification aspect of things. So you are learning at your own pace, but you're also learning within a very creative mindset, within a very, I would say, quote unquote, a fun mindset. Of course, we're speaking here about very serious topics. Coding is something very serious, but you can learn it in a fun way. So this is kind of cool. And this is what appeals to beginners as well as experienced coders, because they have a certain level of granularity when it comes to the courses. Okay. And so Treehouse certificates, in our view, are worth it, in the sense that you can actually show a certificate of completion on your profile, either online or even in the office. Okay. Now, the Treehouse courses are free for 7 days, so you can try them out. And if you're a course creator, this is kind of cool because you are giving a sneak peek into your courses to students. This is really good. And overall, the platform is a great destination to learn and teach coding. Let's talk about the use cases here. So basically, when you think about Treehouse, think of it as an online learning platform. So you have about 300 to 350 courses in software engineering and UX design, and users can take individual courses on programming languages, including CSS and C++. Okay, and they can also learn more broad topics such as iOS dev, web design, visual design, object-oriented PHP, and much more. So in terms of use cases, you have a diversity of use cases here. And Treehouse offers 3 in-depth tracks through their tech degree program. So they have front-end web development, full-stack JavaScript, and also user experience design. So from a UX design perspective, this is kind of cool. And users choose from let's say 3 self-paced options. You have basic, pro, and tech degree. So if you are a course creator, you need to be aware of those 3 self-paced options and ask yourself, in which category, in which option are you going to put your course? Okay, this is an important element. And just remember that the tech degree track requires about 3 hours of work per day to finish the program in 3 to 5 months on average, but they can take as long as they need. I'm talking here about the students. So I want you to be aware of that flexibility here. So when we think about Treehouse is really great for people who are looking to develop the necessary skills to land a job as a software developer, as a software engineer, as a web developer, or UX designer from scratch. so they can benefit from the tech degree program offered by Treehouse. The basic and pro options can be helpful for those looking to brush up on the basics or advance their current skills. And this is kind of important. And so if you are a course creator, just remember that you are going to necessitate from your students, from your users, at least 1 to 3 to 5 hours per week when it comes to really dedication, when it comes to commitment to the platform. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Treehouse. This is a Treehouse online course platform review from a course creator perspective. Let me talk to you about the strategy here. So if you're a course creator, what kind of strategy should you really think about? What kind of strategy? First of all, remember that Treehouse has an extensive library of programming courses, including front-end web development, beginning Python and full-stack JavaScript. So my question to you is, do you have experience in those topics? If you do, then you have to really ask yourself, what kind of experience do you have? Do you have, I would say, regular experience, quote unquote, regular experience, or advanced experience? Again, here we are speaking about the granularity of your knowledge, the depth and breadth of your knowledge. Okay, and the thing is that because if you have in-depth knowledge in a specific field, we would advise you to go with the to actually apply to become a Team Treehouse Tech Degree instructor. So because basically if you are part of that program, you can offer a full bootcamp experience and you can earn more also. And because Team Treehouse is slightly more expensive than many online coding camps and may not offer much more than free versions. Okay. And so the most significant differentiating factor is that the lessons you get on the platform are provided through video, not just text. And courses are extremely self-directed, so you shouldn't expect a lot of guidance from instructors. So this is for students, but for course creators, this is kind of cool also because you are able to speak to a community, or let's say community of users who is really engaged already. Okay, and this is kind of cool. And so if you think in terms of this strategy, if you want to thrive on Team Treehouse, think about practice courses and also courses. You also have workshops. So when we talk about practice courses, these courses are interactive exercises that you can complete to sharpen specific skills. If you already know a little about a technology such as a programming language, you can use these practice courses to actually brush up. If you are a student, you have courses. So courses are in-depth courses about specific technologies and programming languages, such as Introduction to Python Programming. And so these courses are detailed yet brief and specific. And workshops are basically curricula on specific technologies like enabling dark mode in CSS. And if you have a specific question, a workshop can actually help you learn the answer if you are a user. So if you are a course creator, this is really important for you to sort of position yourself in terms of the type of technology you want to teach. You want to teach web development, JavaScript, UX design, UI design, Python development, data analysis. It really depends on you. Let's talk about the pricing here. And I want you to look on the screen here. Here is how the pricing looks at as of the date of this show. So you can see that you have courses, plus, you have tech degree. So this is what I was just talking to you about earlier. And you have enterprise. Obviously, when you actually look at the price, you see here that tech degree is more expensive. And that makes sense. Tech degree really requires students to engage more, to pay more, of course, but also to benefit more. So you are able to you can even get a job with a tech degree from Treehouse. So if you are a course creator and you want to really get into the Team Treehouse, I would say expert, the Treehouse is expert, then you have to really pay attention to that. When we talk about stuff now, if you just want to sell, let's say regular courses, then you go for the $25 per month. So basically, because your revenue as a course creator will depend on how much the users are paying to Treehouse, okay? And because what happening here is that Treehouse will actually will get some kind of commission on every sale that you make through the platform. So again, think deeply about what kind of cluster you want to be in, what kind of pricing cluster you want to be in. Do you want to offer just regular courses? Do you want to offer courses plus? Do you want to offer a tech degree, or do you want to have like an enterprise sort of platform? Now, for enterprise, if you have a business and you want to actually, let's say, empower your team, it's just a lot better to contact Treehouse. And as a course creator, that's where you make more money, because you'll be able to pair up with the business, and you can offer customized content based on the needs of that specific business, and you are able to charge. I mean, obviously, you'll be able to talk with Treehouse, but also with the business itself, and you can customize your quote. And this comes after many years of expertise, though. Unless you have expertise in the field that's new, and you only are, quote unquote, the only rare expert in the field, or one of the few rare experts, that's where you can charge premium prices for the content you are delivering. So when we talk about Treehouse pricing, it's all about the level of engagement the student wants to have on the platform. And one thing I also need to say here is that once a student signs up for a Treehouse account, he or she has access to workspaces, the development environment where he or she can write code and build projects. And he or she will use workspace during the lessons, but they can also play around with code outside of the coursework. So this is kind of cool. Let's talk about the rivals here. So when we talk about Treehouse, obviously as a course creator, you have other platforms where you can actually manage, you can monetize, you can expand, you can promote your expertise. First of all, you have Codecademy. So Codecademy is likely the most recognizable name in self-paced learning for computer programmers and developers. So you'll mostly see the same comments in a Codecademy review as a Team Treehouse programming review. The content is largely the same. However, there are two major differences. Codecademy is more recognizable, and Codecademy offers text lessons, whereas Team Treehouse uses videos. You also have edX. So edX is also really great in terms of it's great in terms of online courses, but edX is a better known name that provides courses from institutions like MIT, Harvard, and Berkeley. So if you want to take a coding bootcamp or a coding lesson from a best-in-class school, consider edX. You also have Free Code Camp, and this is a free compilation of tutorials, although they provide paid premium certificates. And most of Free Code Camp's platform consists of interactive exercises and tutorials. This is really good. We love that a lot. And you also have General Assembly. And this is another platform that offers full-time, part-time, and one-day courses on a variety of topics like software engineering, UX design, data science, digital marketing, product development, product management, and more. You also have Kenzie Academy. Here is a platform that offers courses in software engineering and UX design. You also have a Prime Digital Academy. You also have 11 Fifth Academy. So those are platforms that offer full-time and part-time courses in UX design and software engineering. So the big thing is it really depends on which tech field you are interested in. If you have a question about this whole topic, please leave us a comment you have below this video, and our team will get back to you based on your specific niche / field. We'll tell you exactly which platform is the best. Okay, because tech is a really broad field, and sometimes it's just a lot better to go granular by going specific. So if you really just focus on a niche platform, you can go as granular as you can. So this is really cool. So the big question is Treehouse right for you? Yeah. Yes, not only if you are a course creator, but also let's say a student. Now, a course creator, you need to have the experience though. because they are going to test, they're going to evaluate your acumen, your expertise to see if you know what you're talking about. But once you pass that, once you pass muster, you will be able to learn a lot through the platform. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let me quickly recap to this conversation. So I will just, I'll give you the overview, the pros and cons, the value added, the use cases, the strategy, the pricing, and the rivals. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.